Hey, what up everybody, it's Sinny, and this is Gems of War on PS4. And today, the 4.7 patch update has come out, and I'm a little bit late, I'm a day or two late, and other people have already done this, but I'm going to read you the patch notes, that way you don't have to read them, you can just listen to them while we play a little bit of Gems of War, just my daily stuff. So gonna read the new patch notes to you so you don't have to read them yourself and you can just watch a little gameplay while you listen, or just listen. Just gonna go do a little dungeons or something while we do this with the key team. I just like to document this kind of stuff anyway, so it ain't about the views or whatever, just trying to help you guys out. You can just listen to the patch notes. Alright, so we have introduced 6 new guild tasks, and plus I'll say what I think about everything at the end, you know, at least a little bit, so it'll be you know, different than other people's videos, so because it'll have my own take on it, you know, so definitely different. Anyway, let's get to it. We have introduced 6 new guild tasks. Epic guild tasks. These epic guild tasks are separate from the existing guild tasks and will not be replacing them. Epic tasks will cost more than the base guild task and give rewards in line with legendary tasks, i.e. for every 1 million gold spent on epic tasks, you should receive the equivalent rewards to a legendary task, a single legendary task. They will also include resources specifically of use to mid and end-game players, including access to the much sought-after deeds via writs. See below for an explanation. The rewards and costs of epic tasks have had their numbers tweaked during development after consultation with and feedback from the community. Thanks, everyone. When an epic task tree is completed, it will give a skill point bonus identical to a base guild task of the same color. Blue epic task 4 armor, green epic task 4 life, red epic task 3 attack, yellow epic task 4 life, purple epic task 2 magic, brown epic task 4 armor. The guild task list is now slidable so players can navigate between all the 12 different tasks. The game will default the list to the first non-completed task in the list, similar to challenges, to make it easier for guilds to see which tasks have not been completed yet. Epic tasks have a flare, so they are easy to identify from base guild tasks. Guilds will be able guilds will be able to set the priority across all 12 tasks in the guild admin menu. Guilds will need to complete all 12 guild task trees to reach legendary tasks. During the week that the 4.7 update is released, the epic tasks will be marked as completed for all guilds, so any guild that has already achieved a legendary task for the week will not lose this progress. Writs. Writs are a new resource that players can collect which can be used to craft deeds. Players can earn writs from completing the green epic guild task or completing the writ adventure task, which will appear randomly in the adventure board. It is an ultra rare task. Players will find 7 new recipes in the Soul Forge for using their writs to craft any of the 6 different colored deeds or an imperial deed. These recipes will also require souls and jewels. The jewel required changes depending which type of deed the player is crafting. Alright. Guild seals and seal tasks. We have increased the player guild seal cap from 1500 to 2000. When a player uses an orb of clans or major orb of clans, it will now raise the player's guild seal cap based on the amount the orb of clan gives, similar to how purchasing guild shop bundles would raise a player's guild seal cap. We have also changed the seal reward for perfect arena run to complete a delve. This applies to a delve of any level. We have made some changes to delves to help players who are on high delve levels go back to do a lower level delve. See general below. Arena is getting a rework in a future update. See, you guys, I said that a long time ago before they even mentioned it, I think. So we have removed the arena run task in preparation for this. Man, that sucks. Hopefully they don't make it easier or, I don't know. I kind of like arena how it is right now, unless they put in like, legendary and mythic troops. I think that would be like the best thing to do. So guild shop changes. We have made changes to the guild shop bundles to make them better for guild of all sizes. The new guild bundles will become available after weekly reset next week to allow everyone time to update to the new 4.7 update. The guild shop bundle prices and 1 per week limit have not changed. They will continue to be the same as they previously were. We have removed the guild chest keys given to all guild members, but increased the amount of gem guild gifts given to replace these keys. The guild hero bundle now contains 10,000 gold, 1 orb of clans, 4 guild gifts. The guild champion bundle now contains 200 gems, 25,000 gold, 2 orb of clans, 7 guild gifts. The guild elite bundle now contains 1 pet gnome bait, 500 gems, 60,000 gold, 4 orb of clans, 15 guild gifts. Pet Gnome Bait is a new collectible that will guarantee the player receives a pet gnome in their next PvP battle. It does not need to be activated. It automatically baits a pet gnome in the very next PvP battle. The pet gnome encountered by using Pet Gnome Bait cannot run away, so players don't have to worry about him disappearing. He's called the baited pet gnome. If a pet rescue is triggered while another guild member is fighting their baited pet gnome, then the pet gnome bait is not consumed. The baited pet gnome must trigger a pet rescue before it will be consumed. If an existing pet rescue is already running before the player can play a PvP battle, the baited pet gnome will not appear and the bait will not be consumed. Any pet gnome bait a player owns will stack, so if a player is unable to use it 1 week, they will not miss out on the pet gnome bait if they purchase the pack again. Let's do adventure board now. This might be easier to do without looking. I'm trying to play without looking, kinda. I think I'm done with pet bait. Any pet gnome bait a player owns will stack, blah blah blah. Okay, guild improvements. We have added new guild unlockables for guilds to earn. These rewards include new backgrounds, new shield patterns, new shield emblems. The guild help menu has been updated to improve clarity for information on each page. We have added 6 new guild guardians for players to collect. These guardians will become available after weekly reset next week to allow everyone time to update to the 4.7 update. The new guardians are Treachery, Persistence, Ferocity, Finesse, Cunning, and Defiance. With the release of the new Guild Guardians, we have made some changes to how Guild Guardians appear in guild chests. Players now only need to have a Guardian at Mythic Rarity with 4 copies of it, and then that Guardian will no longer appear in the guild chests. Okay, Guild Wars improvements. Man, they're changing Guild Wars and Arena. I'm gonna be mad. I'm usually cool about this stuff, but we've been listening to your feedback and implemented 2 changes to Guild Wars to improve them. We have made a change so that the guild score every day will use the top 27 guild members' score, if there are more than 27 in the guild. This means that big guilds who have up to 3 members absent during Guild Wars don't feel punished for this. We understand that real life happens sometimes. Yeah, but like the most dedicated guilds should have an advantage. You're just catering to casuals. We are giving rewards for guilds who come first in their bracket. They will earn 50 gems. This is separate from rewards earned from the Guild Wars leaderboard. This bonus will be given to brackets 2 and below. This means brackets 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Okay, so people can just lose and go to the bracket below and then get that 50 gems. That's cool, right? These changes will apply to the first Guild Wars after the update releases. Trophy changes. This is cool. I've already kind of heard about everything in this update, but oh cool, he didn't die? You didn't die, buddy? There you go, now you're dead. We have made some changes to trophies. They are more a measure of a player's activity, and players don't feel like they need to play only PvP and event matches to meet any guild requirements. PvP, both ranked and casual, and arena will continue to earn the same amount of trophies and are unchanged. All of the live events in the game, For example, Raid Boss, Guild Wars, Invasion, Bounty, Class Trials, etc. will give 2 trophies. Explore will give trophies based on the difficulty played. Difficulty 1 through 4, 1 trophy. Difficulty 5 through 8, 2 trophies. Difficulty 9 through 12, 3 trophies. Challenges will give trophies based on the tier being completed. Tier 1 through 4, 1 trophy. Tier 5 through 8, 2 trophies. Tier 9 through 10, 3 trophies. Other battles will give 1 trophy. This includes quests, dungeons, adventures, etc. Test battles, aka battles to test defense teams or for fun against friends, will not give any trophies. And they got some balance changes here. I don't know if I'm going to read these or not. Reflect versus stripping armor. Yeah, this is important. We've noticed that Reflect is currently reflecting back damage when a spell strips all armor off any enemy, like Grave Knight or Mang. We've made some changes so that these spells that strip all armor from a troop will no longer trigger Reflect. Any damage that happens after the armor strip, in cases like Grave Knight, will still trigger Reflect. These changes will not apply to any spells that just decrease in amount of armor, like Nymph or Bone Dragon. Teen Yi. We have changed the spell damage from normal splash damage to heavy splash damage, so he will do a little more damage to the adjacent enemies, so they buffed Tien Yi. He now gains magic at levels 8, 17, and 19. His base spell damage is increased from 5 to 7. We have increased the magic steal on his legendary trait Monkey Magic from 1 to 2, so they buffed Tien Yi, if anybody has him. Which I do, but you know what I mean. If anybody only has him, and it's like one that they might want to try to use. General, with the changes to Guild Seal tasks, we've made a small change to 2 delves, so that once a player passes delve level 60, the lowest of the 3 delve difficulties will no longer be higher than delve level 50. This means you no longer need to keep 1 delve under leveled. So that's for farming. You don't have to keep anything at level 20 anymore. You can keep going, and at 50 will always be in that first slot there. The other 2 will keep increasing, but the first one will stay 50 in case you want to farm. To address an exploit in casual PvP, we have changed the gold calculation so that players will earn less gold when fighting against players whose team score is much weaker than theirs. 2,000 plus or lower. I think people were losing on purpose, or like leaving their guild or something. We have added a new holiday themed logo for the season. Oh baby. Bug fixes. They fixed some bugs with the Doom Tome weapons. We're not giving magic correctly, and some other minor bugs. So that is everything. Let's finish this battle. We'll talk about it a little bit. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and mention everything that happened. So, guild epic tasks. They added epic tasks. I think that's good for early guilds and mid-game guilds, but not good for high-tier guilds, the top guilds, because now there's just more gold that needs to be spent until you get to legendary tasks, which kind of sucks. Or whatever. People don't like the new epic tasks. A lot of people don't. Writs. You can now craft writs. That is good, I guess. And you can also craft, or you can use writs to craft deeds and imperial deeds in the Soul Forge, so that's cool. Guild seal and seal tasks. They increased it from 1,500 to 2,000. That's cool. And then when you use an orb, it will increase your cap. So that's cool. They're taking out stuff with arena. That's kind of annoying to me. Like, you don't get 30 trophies. I don't know. They're preparing to change arena, which is, hopefully they change it for the better, like adding legendary and mythic troops, and they don't make it easy so people can just go be casuals. Guild shop changes, I don't care about that at all. If you do, then you can go read that, but I don't have an opinion on that because I don't ever spend money on this game. Guild improvements, new unlockables, guild help menu, no guild guardians, so that'll be cool. New common troops, treachery, persistence, ferocity, finesse, cunning, and defiance. So that's when the first guild guardians came out, they were actually used quite a bit. At least a couple of them, like courage and justice, humility, and so I think a couple of them will probably be used in some teams. So that's cool. They changed how Guild Guardians appear in guild chests. You only need to get Mythic Rarity with 4 copies, and then they'll take it out of the drop table. Guild Wars improvements. Now only the top 27 scores count. That's in case you have 3 scrubs or 3 people that go on vacation every week or whatever. It won't count towards your score, so guilds with 27 members will be just as good as guilds with 30 members in Guild Wars, I guess. Which, you know, that's a good change, I guess. Trophy changes. Now you can get trophies in everything you do, so basically you get at least 1 trophy for everything you do, and the harder it is, the more trophies you get. Balance changes. They changed how reflect versus stripping armor works, so you can't like strip all of somebody's armor and then have it reflect onto you, because that would stink. And they buffed Tian, that mythic tiger troop guy, monkey guy, whatever he is. And what else? And they fixed delves to where you can always have access to level 50 no matter how high you go. That way you can farm still. I hear that farming level 20 is still better, but this, you know, helps if you already went up to like higher than that and you can't do 20 anyway, so you can now do 50 anyway. And they fixed the Doom Tome weapons. So that is everything. As far as the epic tasks go, sorry I haven't been playing as I say all that, but I was trying to give my opinion here. My opinion, epic tasks kind of sucks. Them making changes and taking arena out or whatever they're doing, it kind of sucks. The trophies for everything is cool, I think. The seal cap is cool, that change is cool. The 27 Guild Wars thing is, I don't know, I don't like it. I think it's too casual. They're making this game too casual, or pay to win. It's like pay to win on the top, and it's casual on the bottom. It's kind of, I don't know. What else was cool? Let me see. Guild epic tasks, don't really like that. Writs is cool. You can now craft writs. They're not as exclusive or whatever, and you can now craft deeds and imperial deeds. I don't know why I keep saying writs. Guild seals, that's cool. They increase the cap. Guild shop changes, don't care. Guild improvements, like I said, casual. Guild Wars improvements, that's what I meant, casual. The new Guild Guardians, that's cool. Trophy changes, trophies everywhere, that's alright, you know, that's good. Balance changes, reflect for stripping armor, I didn't really notice, I don't use reflect that much, so. TNE, didn't really notice, I don't use TNE that much. And the Delves thing is cool, so. Delves is cool, the seal cap is cool, the trophies everywhere is cool, the new Guardians is cool, but everything else was just like, we'll see, I guess. The epic tasks and the Guild 27 Guild thing, I don't know, we'll see. Not too excited. And the arena changes, not too excited. They haven't changed anything yet, but they're talking about it. And they're preparing for it by taking things out slowly, so that gets on my nerves. So I like arena the way it is. I mean, they could improve it, but it just depends how they do it. You know, it depends how they do it, in my opinion. If they don't do it right, I'm gonna be mad because I like arena, and I play it every week, at least 2 or 3 times. I don't play it every single day or anything, so. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe. We're almost at 200,000 views on the channel. We're almost at 1,500 subscribers, so if you're hearing this right now, please subscribe. It really helps me out, and I really do care. And man, we're almost at 200,000 views. That's awesome. So hit the like button. Let's see how many likes we can get this. I know it's a little bit late. It's a day or 2 late, but I like to document this anyway and give my opinion. So, you know, it is there is value in the video. So hopefully you guys liked it, and like, share, subscribe, comment below, and I'll talk to you. You know, I always answer the comments, unless sometimes the comments, it won't let me respond. Like, I don't know if you have a weird name, like if you have something offensive in your name, or if you spam, which I don't care about. For some reason, it won't show up, and I can't respond. So sometimes if I don't respond, it's not my fault. But you know, 90% of the time I respond, and that I respond to every single comment I can. So, which means sometimes I can't because your name or something you said like gets caught in the spam filter or the you know, the other filters. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.